Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivan. I don't think I've ever done a proper introduction before on my channel. So it's not Ivory, Ivan or Ivy or Ivor or whatever shit that I think it is. It's Ivan. So today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to talk about how can I afford my travels. So for people who have my Instagram, you know that I've traveled to several countries, like most of the Europe, I guess. So here's a brief information about my previous travelings. I did two big travels when I was studying in the UK. The first one was mainly European cities like France, Germany, Switzerland, blah blah blah, Spain, or whatever shit for 2 months. And my second travels was Eastern Europe and Balkan countries. So here are some of my ways of earning money to afford my travelings. Number one, get a full-time job or a part-time job, obviously. Don't give me that shit saying that, oh, you don't have time for work because you have to study and all that shit. Do you want to hear something? You're just poor in time management. Not because you don't have time, you just don't know how to arrange time out. You have time to scroll Instagram, you have time to scroll whatever shit that you're on. So if you're a student studying in the UK and you're not getting a part-time job or a full-time job, what the hell are you doing? Do you know how much is the minimum wage in the UK there? It's like, the last time I was working was £750 per hour. And that's like almost 40 ringgit per hour. Even if you're rich and you're not about the money, getting a job in a local store is the best way for you to integrate with the locals, like get to know the people there. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I got two part-time jobs. One in a Chinese restaurant and one in a gelato shop. Is it easy to get a job here? Yes, definitely. Let me tell you something. Chinese restaurants are the easiest to get a job there if you're Chinese. You don't need proper CVs or interviews. You just need to go in and tell them like, oh, 我会讲中文，我会讲英文，我是马来西亚来. They're like Malaysians because we are basically trilingual. And boom, you're hired. For the proper local stores or shops that you're looking in the UK that pays the minimum wage, because in the Chinese restaurant you don't get paid minimum wage. This is like a typical Chinese way of running a business. They always underpay people. So I was getting like £6 per hour. I did more than 30 job applications online. While I was waiting for their responses, I worked in a Chinese restaurant. And one thing about working in a Chinese restaurant is that it's good because they don't include you in the employee system kind of thing. So you can never get taxed if you earn more than £800 per month. I was working two jobs at the same time for a month and it was exhausting. But it was worth it when I see the money coming into my bank account. Like, beautiful. And yeah, it's all about time management. If you know how to manage your time well, you have no excuse. Second point, some people might not think this is ethical, but this is the way that I've found the most profit with such a minimum effort, by buying and selling concert tickets. Some of you might have already known that I was selling Beyonce concert tickets in June, and I got like 20 tickets and I got a profit like £500 by just clicking and chatting in front of my laptop. I didn't have to go anywhere or anything. And within a month, I got the money. But the downside of this is that you have to have capital to buy all the concert tickets. And also another downside is that when you promote it on Twitter or anything, there will be some people who will message you like, oh, how much is your ticket? Of course, I'm going to say some price that is higher than the original price, otherwise how am I going to earn that, you know? And they'll be like,
oh my god, you're such a scammer. Oh my god, you're selling more than the original price. Like, I know how much that costs. Why are you scamming me? Like, how do you even sleep at night?
Like, the hell?
you don't go to H&M and say,
why are you selling me £20 for this shirt when the material is only £5?
shut up. Third point, selling your old stuff. Before I came to the UK, I got a lot of stuff, a lot of clothes from Malaysia to UK, and I sold some of my clothes when I was moving around because obviously I can't bring all of them with me. So I remember selling one of my dress for like £5 when I only have to pay like 10 ringgit for my dress. I'll just check on the apps called Depop or Gumtree or Spa or anything. Just sell it all, don't give it out to people because you know they're gonna sell it anyways. Another idea that I haven't done it before, but I saw it in London Hacks, a YouTube channel. That guy is so genius. He went on Gumtree. There was this person who was giving away his old TV, and that guy, he went all the way to his house and got a TV and brought it to the electronics store, sold it for £80 at no cost at all. So that was one of the ways that you can earn money, you know, just have to be smart. There are loads of free stuff and free service or free everything in the UK, you just have to look it up. So for me, I got free pizza from Pizza Express, free bus ride from Snack SN-AP, like a discount on Airbnb. You just have to create a lot of different email addresses and refer to yourself. So free brow wax from Benefit, free donuts, free everything. You just have to fake your birthdays, you know. They always give a lot of rewards by downloading their apps or anything. And lastly, manage your finance. A lot of people that I met, they're not poor, but they're just bad in managing their money. You just have to cook at home or like walk instead of getting public transport. I know £1 or £2 for the bus rides may mean nothing, but if you do it every day, that's an investment that you have to think about. I don't think living in the UK is expensive if you're working there, and also if you save it up and cooking, not a problem at all. If you want to travel to the UK, it's so easy and affordable because there was one time I went to Frankfurt in Germany. From UK to Frankfurt, it's only like 1 or 2 hours. So I only have to pay £20 return flight. Like with Ryanair, you can fly anywhere, basically everywhere. For accommodations, I always go for Airbnb because you know I got a raffle code, got a discount from my other self, and you get to cook. I hope you guys find this video useful because it does not just apply to people studying overseas, it could apply to people who live anywhere in this world, because as long as you have the mindset and the proper way of earning money, boom, you're rich. I know some people might think that, oh, you're just using your dad's money to travel. Shut up. Yeah, of course, I probably agree on that, using dad's money, because I'm privileged enough to not worry about my rent and my studies, but that happens to all the students that are studying abroad. Of course your parents are going to pay all of your expenses and your studies, otherwise how would you even get yourself to study abroad at the age of 18 when you graduate from high school? This is not the case in Asia, you know. I met some people who study overseas and they travel as much as me without working anything. Those are the people that you need to talk shit about, not me. I work hard for my travels, okay? Fucking hot in Malaysia. My makeup is melting. And yeah. So that's all I got to say. If you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment below because I'm always here to help. So just remember, you're not poor. You're just lazy. Okay? Okay, bye guys. See you soon. And what is that?